Hello, trail travelers. We are back at Pickle Gulch. We tried doing it early in the winter and we got turned back due to the snow, but we got a big crew with us today. We've got 5 rigs with us to go up Pickle Gulch. It is a confusing trail, so you want to make sure you download a trail file and use something like Gaia Maps or All Trails or something to make sure you stay on the trail. We're airing down. It's kind of wet. It's been raining for 2 days. So this could turn this high moderate trail into something a little trickier, but we'll find out. So let's finish airing up. Let's go hit the trail. Okay, we are starting off Pickle Gulch, and right from the beginning, it's a little different than the road you're on to get to it. So you want to make sure that you're in 4 low, you got your sway bar disconnected, and just kind of cruise up. It's going to be kind of rocky, but today it's going to be kind of wet. So it's been raining for 2 days. Look right in front of us.
Ooh, moose.
Moose right in front of us.
Moose.
A moose just passed left to right in front of us.
He's right there, right here, right here. I cannot see. Moosey, moosey, moosey.
That was a nice close encounter with a moose. I didn't pull out the other camera because it's a very tight section through here, but it was right to our left-hand side. Everybody got a good view of him. That's pretty cool to start this day off on Pickle Gulch.
Beautiful.
There it goes. Woohoo! Yeah. Well, everybody made it up that obstacle nicely. It looked like it was going to be really wet, but everyone had plenty of traction, so it wasn't a big deal. And we're moving on. But that's what kind of makes this trail in the higher moderate category, is you get a couple of these bigger obstacles that can definitely prove to be a challenge. And when we did this in the snow, that was a little more than a challenge. That was freaking, I mean, it was hard going through here, and it just kept getting deeper and deeper. There is a link up above for our Pickle Gulch adventure from early winter if you want to check that out. This is definitely a lot better because we can actually see the ground and our tires have something to grab onto. But we made it quite a distance, and we'll just see if we can find the spot where we got stuck the last time.
Oh yeah. It will be multiple spots. What, we were winching 3 or 4 times?
We winched so many times it wasn't even funny. I lost track. I mean, we had to completely spin the Jeep around in that one section and then run almost 250 feet of line between 2 Jeeps to get up out of one section, and then Josh went up another area, and I thought he was going to get stuck up there, but he managed to get turned around, and then it was like, all right, time to work our way down. But this is definitely four-wheel drive, high ground clearance. You could do this pretty much in a stock Jeep so far. But since we didn't make it all the way through, I can't really make a final recommendation until we get all the way through it. It does get very narrow, and you're probably going to get some pinstriping in a few areas. But we're just going to try and enjoy the day and see how it goes this time of year. Oh, this is a nice little climb.
Oh, this is winner.
After that climb, which there is a bypass off to the left, but after that climb we just have this kind of long, I mean it's steep, but I mean it's just a good long climb up the hill here.
Oh, you winching here?
Oh, we definitely did some winching through here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have. There's a lot of damage up here from winching, and that seems like a really bad place to
I think
park an SUV or to park a side-by-side.
it's broken.
But it's got all four tires chalked up. So that's probably not a good sign.
No.
Oh, he's missing a. Okay, notice he's missing a tire.
Look, there is there is an old house over here. There it went to that beautiful
Overlook?
valley
Yeah.
overlook.
The one thing about this trail is there's quite a few little ruins along the way. Lots of neat little things to check out. There's a number of little side paths that you can take. Here's another like old cabin right here. This one's pretty cool. It's right next to the road. Pretty cool to check out some of this old stuff. A little bit of Colorado history right there. What a view! We came around the corner, came out of the woods, and we're greeted with this beautiful view from up here. And it's a little bit of a shelf road here, nothing too crazy, but the view, the ground is all green with grass. There's wildflowers everywhere. The pine trees are beautiful, and since it's been raining for the last 2 days, all the dust on the plants is gone. So it is just absolutely beautiful today. Like, man, there's just so much to see. I don't know if the camera is going to do this justice, but the yellow wildflowers that are here, it's just spectacular.
Straight. Straight.
You guys ever seen that meme where it's the two pictures of the Jeep and one's like this guy going like straight up and it says what really happened and then it shows the Jeep like going straight across.
It's all about momentum.
Nice job. You're good, you're good.
Nice job. Thanks.
Wow. Made it look easy.
Seriously, did you see the foundation?
It looks pretty steep over there. You're like a little boy's found a mud to play into.
Pretty much.
Kinda.
That sums it up.
We did a little playing around there on the hills. That was a lot of fun. A couple people, or at least one Jeep that was ahead of us, I don't think he was aired down. Didn't seem that experienced and he had a lot of trouble. He finally turned around and headed out. But of course, we all had to try and go for it and see how it was, up and down a few times. Now we're back on trail, and it just started to hail a little bit. So we are in for a little bit of weather. Hopefully it won't get too bad. If so, it's just going to get wet. But wet is definitely better than icy. So we'll see how this trail goes as we continue on Pickle Gulch. Not really sure what this little cabin is all about here. This doesn't seem to be private property. But someone has built a little cabin out here, maybe for hunting or something. It's definitely been here for a long time though.
But it was still styrofoam was invented.
Before styrofoam was invented?
After
styrofoam. Yeah, there is styrofoam on it.
Some drama.
I don't know if this audio is going to turn out, because we are getting hailed on like crazy, and it sounds pretty loud in here. But this is kind of a new one for the Trail Traveler crew. We've gone out in 110 degree weather. We've gone out in negative 10 degree weather. We've been in snow, but we've actually never wheeled in the rain. So this is kind of a first for us. Just oddly enough, we've been really lucky over, the last couple of years to never have got rained on. But it is coming down pretty heavy. So so hopefully this won't make things too bad. I'm not quite sure how far we are. I think we're about halfway through, and what was this, 5.5 miles or so?
7.8.
7.8 miles. So we probably have about 4 miles to go. And I mean, we're cruising along. I mean, we're doing, 4 or 5 miles an hour. So this should only take us about an hour to get through, unless we get to, some kind of crazy obstacle or something that really slows us down. But right now, we've had some fun on Pickle Gulch, and now we're seeing what else is ahead as we work our way towards the town of Apex. Now, I was hoping to go from there up to Jumbo Mountain, but I'm guessing with this rain, it's probably not going to let up, and we might have to call off our plans for a second trail for the day. Well, this could put a quick end to our trip here on Pickle Gulch, as there's like a Ford Explorer stuck on the trail ahead of us. No lights on, nothing. We got people going up to see what's going on. But if there's no one in that vehicle, there's no way for us to go up, and we're in not a good place to be trying to turn around. So this could end up being not a fun situation here. Maybe if someone's in there and we can help them get down to this spot here, we'll be okay. But right now, we just don't know what's going on. Well, unfortunately, an abandoned expedition put an end to our day. Stuck in the middle of the road, no one there, no keys in it. Back, all 4 tires were chocked with rocks, so it's likely that he actually broke something. So not really sure where the people are or what their intentions are. So once we get cell signal, we'll call the ranger district and report it if they don't already know, and then they can deal with, getting it removed. But that was unfortunate. Put a little end to our day, and such is life sometimes on the trails. It's too bad he wasn't in a spot where we could get around, but now that was totally blocking the trail there, unfortunately. So we're just going to work our way back out, get to that spot where we were having fun on those big inclines and stuff, and probably stop for lunch for a little bit, and maybe see where another trail that leads away from there goes, and see if, you know, we can make the most out of this day. All right, we went back to kind of that play area by the mine to have some lunch, and we're working through another trail here to try and get around that stuck expedition. So we're having to be really cautious here in some of these mud puddles because they're fairly deep. The mistake a lot of people make is hitting those too fast, throwing water up in the engine. It gets into the air filter or the air intake, and you end up hydrolocking your engine. So that's going to end in a very, very bad day if you get water up in your engine. So when you get to a water crossing like that, you want to take it slow, but you want to keep a consistent speed. You kind of want a little bow wave in front of you, but you don't want it to be splashing up into the engine, because that can cause all kinds of heartache for you. Well, hopefully we're making the right move here, and this will get us around that stuck vehicle. But we don't know. We're gonna see how this goes. But definitely a beautiful area up here. We got more wildflowers, got more grass, we got more. All right, so we took a secondary path that kind of went up higher into the mountain and came back down, and we have bypassed the expedition there. And yeah, some people that we saw go up earlier are up ahead having lunch, but we're making our way through, and this is going to be a successful passing of Pickle Gulch, and I hope I didn't just jinx it. I know I mentioned it earlier, but something to really keep us in mind if you're coming up here is it is very narrow. You are going to get pinstriping. There really is no way around that. There shouldn't be any gouging or anything, so it's all stuff that'll buff out, but it will definitely get you a few souvenirs to take home, I guess that's the way to put it. Well, if you're following the All Trails route, it would have told you to make a right a little bit behind us there, and you would have noticed that that road is closed. And so you just keep going around.
Oh, yeah, I got that again.
And you keep going around, and then it'll loop back on 731 or 713.1, and that'll get you looped around and back on the trail. Okay, you're on.
The La Quinta up here on the right. does have a barbecue, outdoor barbecue.
I'm actually rather impressed with the barbecue being there.
Freaking hilarious. And it's a Weber grill too, holy crap. Oh yeah, that thing's built.
Look in front of us.
So, like, what's up with that?
Okay.
Oh no, it's a charbroil, never mind. Not excited anymore.
Okay, so what has Pickle Gulch given us so far? Well, we've had some fun obstacles. We've had some unexpected turnarounds. We've had some fun climbs on those tailings. Then we get on this section of it and we have incredible views. Just way better than I expected on this trail. Everybody is commenting on how amazing the views are on this side. So the first side, I guess the front side of Pickle Gulch, some nice challenges, some, you know, they're not hard. It's a high moderate trail so far. You never know what's ahead, so I don't want to jinx it, but so far I would call this a high moderate trail. Very narrow. You don't want to bring a full-size truck through here. And then the backside is just amazing views. And this time of year, absolutely amazing. Today is, what is today? June 23rd?
26.
June 27th. So we have no idea what day it is.
Yeah.
It's June 27th, 2021, and man, it is absolutely gorgeous. So I am loving this trail.
Yeah.
Just enough challenge, or just enough obstacles and stuff.
Your little wagon right up here, that's a good parking spot.
You know, I tried to talk her into it last night. So, definitely recommend Pickle Gulch. It's a fun trail with amazing views. And we're kind of getting to we're getting to the last leg here on the trail, and we are coming down through the pine trees. And this is, again, just absolutely gorgeous view here. So very pleased that we came on this trail today. Hope everyone else appreciates it, because it really is a nice trail. It's fun. It's got some obstacles. The views are just amazing. So I'm really glad we did it. I wish we hadn't got turned back before, but you know, we're here now. As we finish up the last little section of Pickle Gulch, this is an easy trail. You can actually drive a car up here. There's actually a motorhome that made it a little bit past up here if you wanted to camp, and there's several nice trails around here. Plus there's just lots of area to explore. So it's a great place to come and camp, although to be fair, there's not a lot of camping spots. So if you came early enough, you might grab one, but there's really only a few that we've seen. So I don't know that I would want to risk hauling our trailer up here to try and go camping and not know for sure that we're going to be able to get a spot. It might be better to camp on the other side at the beginning, unless we find something else that's more appropriate further up. So at the gate, you want to make a right. It seems like you would make a left there, but you make a right, go up to this other big intersection here, and to the right is Jumbo Mountain, and to the left is going to be Apex. We have made it to the town of Apex. There are people that do live here all year round, and there is some old ghost town type buildings here. So there's a little mix, so you want to be courteous going through here. that you're not stirring up dirt or making too much noise, and there's a few cool sights to check out. So yeah,
I wonder if the residents here get Amazon Prime.
have some fun, you know, on the trail, and enjoy the city of Apex. All right, that was Pickle Gulch. What a trail that was. There's some fun obstacles. There's the area with the mine tailings that we had fun going up and going down. That was a blast. Then we headed up the trail some more, ran into an abandoned vehicle, had to get everyone turned around, which was a little tricky where we were at, but we got everyone back to the tailings, took another route up to a higher section of the mountain, and wow, what a view. That was absolutely incredible. So very glad things worked out the way they did. And then you swing down and you come into the ghost town, pseudo half somewhat ghost town of Apex. From here, it's just an easy ride back out to the highway. From here though, the other way to go is right back up the hill to Jumbo Mountain. So that's the next trail that we're gonna check out. Thanks for watching, everybody. This has been Kerry with Trail Traveler. We'll catch you on the trail.